Welcome to another week of the Wrestlingus show. I am Cav 11F25 Manning.
And I'm Fausty Walnuts.
This is season 2,
L7.
and this is everything that's going down in pro wrestling. It is time for your TNA
Impact
report. A lot of editing going on in this show. So this week, TNA taped their show 2 hours before it aired. Does this really save any money?
I know it'd save a lot of money. Bobby Roode breaking all the equipment ringside.
Watch out, there's going to be more cuts to come, TNA. This is a slow sinking ship. Abandoned ship. The main event Mafia looking oh so dapper, dressed to the 13s in their suit out there.
Hey, thanks for dressing up, Rampage.
Pound class.
Dude, I can't take Angle seriously with those flag glasses.
I think you added an L to that. It'd make more sense if you didn't have that L involved.
Hey, be a star.
You thirsty?
Yeah, man, how'd you know?
That's the international sign for being thirsty. You grab your balls. Just ask Rampage Jackson. All the kids are doing it nowadays. So the main event Mafia gets their asses handed to them by aces and eights, and rightfully so, because Mr. Anderson is in the back by himself saying, hey, come on guys, follow me, follow me. And like morons, they chase Anderson into a room and get jumped. Imagine that. They gotta be fucking retarded.
Hey, be a star.
If you notice, there was a blanket in the back of the truck that Angle got thrown into. You don't want to mess up your suit on national TV.
Hey, Dixie's tight on money. She ain't paying for no dry cleaning. So we finally got the big answer we've been waiting for a long time now.
You mean if Saban could really beat Bully Ray and take the world championship?
No, where's Trent?
No, that's Greg Macachulo.
What? No, it's Greg Maraschino.
I think it's Greg Marachino.
I don't know how the fuck to pronounce his name.
Beretta's so much easier to say.
Hey, but he's a paisan.
And that's what I said, Beretta.
How's Beretta paisan?
Beretta.
What, just because you go like this, that makes it Italian?
Exactly. All you gotta do is talk with an upswing in your voice and it's Italian.
So like, a Manning.
And then the walnuts.
Hey! Anything else happen on Impact this week?
I don't think so. I think that was about it.
I feel like we're forgetting something.
Oh yeah!
It's time for your WWE report. Sheamus back in action this week. A week after that brutal ladder match, he's got that big purple and blue bruise on the outside of his thigh. You ever seen anything like that?
On the outside of the thigh? No. Usually my dates have that bruise on the inside of their thigh. You know what I say.
Taking girls to Pound Town rules.
Yeah, it does.
Woo!
Major news with the Shield this week. Ambrose cut his hair. Crickets? No? Cena taking a little shot at Khali this week, saying if all it took was to be big and bad and strong, then give this belt to Khali.
Wait, that same Khali that pinned The Undertaker with 1 foot?
If they could erase Benoit's history, they sure as fuck could erase this too.
Did you know there's a new show on E! This Sunday called Total Divas?
Really? I got even more news for you. The WWE has an app.
Really? They should promote that sometime.
I know, they're missing the boat. The weird thing on this Miz TV, it started off with Miz calling Nikki and Brie Nicole and Brianna.
Oh, K5 on the real names.
Then the second thing is Miz and Lawler both call Eva Marie.
Eva Maria.
So either they're listening to too much opera or this was meant to be said in order for her to get up and slap the king in the face, but she never even said you said my name wrong. So you gotta ask, did they do this on purpose or did they just really fuck up and not have a clue?
My bet's on the second one.
The biggest thing that happened on Miz TV this
whoa,
week...
Whoa. That's not premature on me, Twitcher.
Yeah, no one will see this week's coming. Big Show was advertised to be back in action on Raw this Monday. But we didn't see him, he never showed up.
Not that we're complaining.
Just a side note, but we had Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan on Raw this week in a gauntlet match, what they never said was a gauntlet match. But Cesaro is so fucking good, if Vince does not see what we all saw this week, he's getting senile and needs to move aside.
We say this once a week, whether on Twitter or on here. Cesaro's a fucking beast! Push that fucker! The last gauntlet match, we got Ryback versus Daniel Bryan, which sets up next week's main event. We get John Cena versus Ryback in a tables match. Are you excited? What the... Oh. Dude! Fucking wake up, we got a show to do, let's go!
Oh shit, cap off. I know the suspense is killing you. Who could have won this week? I guess we're about to find out. Let's go. Meat Twitcher. And you see, that's why Eve equals MC squared. Oh, hello. So this week's Meat Twitcher was pretty obvious. You know the rules to our Meat Twitcher. A nip slip, nudity, a lip slip. One of these days, somebody will get that. During a pin, most likely. We've seen tampon before on
Tampon string.
Tampon string, we've seen that before in our lives. So, guaranteed win, your titty falls out, and the Bella's titty did fall out, and she gets a nice win. Cap off. Alright, Bella's with a nice 3 spot. So, that's it for this week. We want to tell you, we have an Instagram now, mostly for the fans.
Yes.
It's called Lingus Mafia. Just type in Lingus Mafia. If you send us your pictures throwing up the LM, we will put them on the Instagram for everybody. And also, the long-awaited @Meat Twitcher. The Meat Twitcher now has a Twitter, so follow @Meat Twitcher, and it's going to be previews of the Meat Twitcher of the week. Obviously, it's going to show divas constantly in knockouts, of course, and as well as creep shots like at the gym. All I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this over to the cat on a silver platter for the creep shots, and all his rukas at the gym. So he'll be getting ass left and right, and
You're gonna get some big ass knocks.
he only put hands on a woman if they got a big knockus. So anyway, that's the show this week. I think it was a better show this week too. So we'll see if we get fucking views. Tweet this fucker out. And look at the new Lingus Mafia t-shirt.
It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful design. Someone designed this. If you go to Zazzle.com/Wrestlingus, you could get your NWO Lingus Mafia shirt yourself. And I won this in a bet because the Blackhawks won the championship. Wham, wham, wham. Boston down. Thank you. So, remember, all the Lingus Mafia together, and all of us gathered around, that makes it very obvious to me.
But together,
We're assholes.